and the PlayStation 4 Pro. So between these two consoles, like I mentioned before, both are very similar, tons of overlap, but I think the Xbox One X was a little bit more of a powerful console here. And I think that's kind of the bigger thing that comes down to mind. When I look at both these consoles, I feel like Microsoft really took it up a notch with the Xbox One X. The PlayStation 4 Pro was a very, very fast console as well, had tons of power within it. But when I look at the Xbox One X, I think that's the console that kind of won the last generation award, regardless of sales numbers and other things like that. In terms of the inside, the Xbox One X had higher clocked cores, at 8 cores, where the PlayStation 4 Pro had a little bit lower, but still, perfectly fine. There was also 4 gigabytes of RAM extra on the Xbox One X, where you had 12 gigabytes of RAM on the One X, where the PlayStation 4 Pro had 8. Still perfectly fine, still a ton of power within it. They both tapped out at 1 terabyte of storage. I think that was the only model available. You did have 4K output on both, and you had Blu-ray, capability on both these consoles as well, which is really cool. Like I mentioned though, similar to the original Xbox One, the Xbox One X did have 2 HDMI ports on the back. And I mentioned before, I love having that type of capability. They both had 3 USB, type 3.0 ports as well, which was pretty cool. You had that capability there too, which was awesome. And I will definitely tell you, when it came down to both of these, the Xbox One X is probably a little bit more of a powerful console, but the PlayStation 4 Pro is still a very fast machine as well. And honestly, when it comes down to the entirety of the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 console genre, I still think that you can't really go wrong with either one. Maybe the Xbox Ones were a little bit more powerful when it came down to the raw performance and everything within it, but I never really heard people complaining about the speed or performance of the PlayStation 4s. I think early on maybe a little bit, but since then, because we've had so many iterations of all these consoles, I think most people are kind of understanding of where these consoles hold up right now. And if I had to choose one and I had to rock with it forever, I would maybe choose the Xbox One. I think that may be the better console for me personally, but I think Sony, with the gaming library that they have, with some of the modding capability behind the PlayStation 4s, with some of the backwards compatibility and some games that are available on both consoles as well, I think those are really solid consoles too. You can't really go wrong with either one of these in 2022, and that's kind of how I look at them. If you guys have any other questions or thoughts, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.